Can't wait. Can't wait. Wait. Can't wait. Oh, man.
I'm gonna have to stop feeding that boy of ours.
Huh?
Now see, someone look at this. I just bought this for Junior a month ago. Barely fits in.
No, I had no idea when I started this how fast children grow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy him a whole new wardrobe. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. I know, I got it. Let me get
don't do that. Just give me the towel, honey. Don't, please, give me the...
Ted. A bag balance.
Yeah, I know.
Why'd you tell me we were in trouble?
You, Nelliana, are one smart cookie.
Well, now, you don't think I'm being frivolous, do you?
No, not at all. I think the Chandler estate is a darn good investment, and it's a darn good idea. How can I help?
All right, here's the situation.
Okay.
It's a little complicated.
That was you at Kelly's last night.
What, you think I was a ghost?
I was hoping.
You'll likely lose your friends. You talk to us. Aren't you going to invite me in?
Go away.
Oh, come now. Is that any way to treat your old pal? I just came to say howdy. See what you're up to. This is a very nice place you have here, Donna. Now, don't be so nervous. Come on, sit down next to your old pal, Billy Clyde. Tell me exactly what you've been up to.
All My Children, brought to you by the Pillsbury Company, host of the 34th Pillsbury Bake-Off, America's celebration of food.
Erica, if that's your excuse, I think you'd better try again.
It's the truth. Don't you see? My earring fell off on the floor, and I was picking it up when you opened the door.
Erica, please.
Well, if you don't believe me...
I don't believe you. Now, you and I both know that you were eavesdropping.
I certainly was not.
How many times do I have to tell you, Erica, that what happens between my client and myself is confidential. Nobody else is to know about it, even my future wife.
This is my fault. I have obviously built up your ego far too much.
What?
Why else would you possibly accuse me of eavesdropping? Really, Jack, that fascinating you're not.
No, I'm not. I agree. But evidently you think my client is.
Natalie?
Look, last night you got angry when I told you I wouldn't call to cancel this appointment. Now I find you like this today. If you were me, what would you think, huh?
I think you dropped your earring.
All right, fine. Well, you found it, so I guess you better be on your way.
With pleasure.
Great.
Incidentally, Jack, I don't like your tone. You can just forget about our lunch this afternoon.
Oh, no. I'll be there on time, and I expect you will be there as well. This discussion is not yet over.
Oh, blow it out your ear.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right.
Where were we?
Well, I was telling you about my plans. Now, these are the circumstances. Okay. Marion Colby represents Palmer as the seller on the property. Heretofore, she has been able to keep my name out of it, and that is the way it must stay.
Why is that?
Well, because of our history. If Palmer knew that I were the buyer, I don't think he'd sell.
Okay, so what has Marion done?
Well, when we signed the contract, she and I both agreed that we would use my maiden name, N. Wesley Marlowe.
Well, yeah, but isn't Palmer going to recognize that?
If he were going to be at the closing, fortunately, he's out of town.
Oh, I think I get the picture. You want to close on this property before he gets back into town.
I think I'm going to have to, otherwise I'm afraid I'm going to lose the property. But now, this is the second problem. I now have to find a way to circumvent his attorney.
Walter Hines.
Yes, who does know me. And if I walk into that closing, he's going to take one look at me, he'll be on the phone to Palmer in a hot second.
All right, then I think what we have to do is expedite the closing so that we're done with it before Palmer gets back. And we can do that by you giving me your power of attorney. You don't even have to be present then.
That's perfect.
Except you're sure that Walter Hines isn't going to remember your maiden name?
No, I doubt he'll remember it.
Okay, well then I'll represent you at the closing, and if everything goes well, you'll be free and clear before he gets back.
It's absolutely perfect. I knew you'd be able to help me, and I cannot thank you enough, Jack. Thank you.
Honey, don't panic. It's not as bad as it looks.
Ted, how do we get in such a hole?
You remember Raymond Archer, the guy that sent me to Hawaii? His check bounced. Like a tennis ball.
Why didn't you tell
I
me?
didn't want you to worry. I've been trying to locate him, track him down, and he's just vanished. I'm a private investigator. I can't even find my own employer.
I mean, how can people do things like that? I'm sorry, baby. I love you. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. I'm sorry. I should never cut it so close.
Look, this is not your fault, okay? It's me, you know? I mean, I shouldn't be spending so much. I can cut back. It's okay. I mean, I can economize.
Don't be ridiculous. Who do you think you're talking to? You've been great. You've cut back on everything. You cut back any more, next week the baby's going to be wearing paper towels. And I don't want you to worry. I mean, I know I can handle this. I know I can.
Look, I'm here. We're partners. We'll handle it together. And don't worry about the baby's clothes, okay? Because I know how to sew. I mean, I could be making them anyway.
I don't want you to start sewing. No.
Well, I want to do my part in this, Dad. Junior and I love you too much. We don't want you feeling all this pressure just because of us.
Pressure. You're not pressure. You're my family. I mean, it's not like you're some kind of burden. I just didn't know that the cost of living would be so high for 3 people. What am I talking about? We got an extra mouth to feed in the bargain.
I know, Opal. Well, we'll just have to call ourselves a family meeting.
Well, in the meantime, it doesn't do my ego a whole hell of a lot of good to know that I cannot support my own family. But things will get better in the future. They always do.
That's right. That's right. You know, I mean, it's just the nature of your business, right?
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, some months are slow, some months are good. We'll just adjust, right?
In the meantime, you have no idea how much I love you.
Gosh, I love you. Can I ask you one more thing?
No.
Dad, come on.
Okay.
There's no big law against me
getting a job. No, honey, I told you, I don't want you to get a job. I mean, you gotta look after the baby. You've been separated from Junior long enough without being apart, right?
Dad, Junior doesn't need me every waking moment. And Opal can take care of him, and that way she will be doing her part, too.
Do you trust Mama with the baby? Do you? Come on.
Well, Ted, we've done a lot of clearing of the air now. So.
Look, honey, look. The time may come when we need to be a 2-income family, but it's not here yet. Please let me try to handle this on my own, okay?
Ted,
There's the door.
Ted.
There's the door. Bye-bye.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Mrs. Martin?
Yeah?
Tad Martin's wife?
Yeah, Dixie.
Oh, hi. I'm Chuck Tyler. Is Tad around?
Yeah. Yeah, come in. It's nice to meet you. Come in. Yeah. Ted!
Chuck! Oh, hey. Good to see you. What can I do for you? What's up?
I've got a job for you. I want you to find someone.
Sure. Why don't you come on in and have a seat?
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Sorry. Is that okay? So can I get you something? Milk,
no.
juice, coffee,
No, thank
hot
you.
chocolate?
No, that's fine. I'm fine.
He's fine.
Okay, if you want anything, though, you just let me know. I'll be right upstairs.
Sure.
All right, sure will. Got a lovely wife.
Yeah, I do. I think I got pretty lucky. Tell you the truth, though, Chuck, it's a good time for you to show up with a job. You said you want me to find somebody.
Do you remember Billy Clyde Tuggle?
Sure. Everybody in town does. He's in prison.
He's been released.
What are you doing here, Billy Clyde?
Well, I already told you. I come to see what you're up to. Yes, sir. I tell you, it was like I stepped back in yesteryear seeing you with Doc Tyler last night. But now I thought that you and Benny got wedded. At least that's what I heard tell.
What's it to you?
Oh, no, I'm here on a friendly social call. What, do you got something to hide?
Of course not.
So, quit being so squeamy. Let's have a nice little civilized conversation, shall we? I mean, after all, you and I go way, way back, Donna. Beck. You can't blame me for being curious, can you? Now, how about old Benny? Is he still chauffeuring that crusty Duchess?
Me and Benny split.
No. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But then again, the way you was a tripping the light fantastic with a good doctor, I can't blame him. Benny, he always was some jealous slocum.
Hey, Chuck didn't have anything to do with that. We're friends.
No, you and I are friends. That certainly wasn't the way the doctor was looking at you last night. Then I can't blame him for coming back from seconds. Because you are one fine-looking woman, Donna. Ooh, you are fine-looking.
I gotta get back to work.
Oh, come on. Where's your hospitality, huh? Haven't you got time for an old friend? I hear tell that you're running this fancy salon de beauté. Means you don't have to punch the old time clock. Well, who is this pretty little thing?
Donna mentioned that Billy Clyde was at Kelly's last night. I thought she might have been mistaken, but then Trevor Dillon admitted that he's out. I want you to find him before he finds Donna.
I get the feeling there's a bunch of stuff you're not telling me.
Find him for me.
Sure. Okay. I'll do my best. And don't worry. I'll be discreet.
Thanks, Dan.
Sure.
Well, you'll keep me posted, right?
As soon as I find out anything, you gonna be at Phoebe's?
I'll be at the Valley Inn. And if you can't reach me there, reach me at the hospital.
Okay.
And about your fee.
Oh, don't worry
If you
about it.
want-
We go back a long ways. I'll just bill you, okay?
All right. You be careful. Billy Clyde.
He's a real prince, I remember.
Say bye to your wife.
I will. Thanks.
Yeah.
Honey? License? Yeah. I got license. How's the baby?
Sleeping like a baby.
Good. Remember that wardrobe you wanted to buy him?
Yeah?
Go buy it.
Dad,
And pick yourself up something nice while you're at it.
wait a minute. I'm really glad you got a job, but
Not as happy as I am.
Ted, we really shouldn't go overboard.
I don't consider feeding and clothing my wife and family or going overboard.
Ted, that guy that Chuck wants you to find, I mean, is he dangerous?
I don't know. I'm sure he's just small time.
How small time can he be if he served time in prison?
Look, honey, I know how much you love to worry about me. I really appreciate it, but it's unnecessary. Really, I'm sure this guy is a real pussycat.
That's Stella and Benny's daughter.
Well, what do you know?
I raised her since she was a baby.
Oh, yeah. I see Estelle around her jaw, around her cheeks, around... Can't say I've seen much Benny there, though.
Yeah, well, the two of them, they're real close. Hey, look, Billy Clyde, me and you got nothing to talk about anymore, so why don't you just...
Can I get that for you?
Hello? Mom. Oh, hi. Where are you?
Look, I'm at the dorm lounge. Listen,
Have you seen my music theory notebook around? Not that I noticed. Let me check a second. Oh, yeah, here. It's here.
great.
Oh, gosh, I'm turning into the biggest airhead. No, don't worry about it. It's here safe and sound. Oh, good. I really need it for class. Yeah, I guess I've got enough time. I'm just gonna come home and pick it up, okay? No, don't come home. Mom, what's up? Are you okay? Well, yeah, of course, honey.
You're sounding kind of funny.
Look, just put the notebook by the front door, and I'm going to be home in just a couple minutes to pick it up, okay?
I mean,
I'm on my way to the Glamorama, so I'll stop and drop it by the
college.
this isn't on your way.
It's no problem.
Okay, if you're sure that you don't mind. No, not at all. I'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks. Your lifesaver.
Yeah, I know. Bye.
That's the kid, isn't it? Oh, don't they always forget this thing and the other at that age? What is she, 16 now? 17?
I gotta go.
Oh, you're mighty nervous, sweetheart. Nothing's wrong with the little girl, is there?
No, it's just she needs this for class and... How long are you planning on staying around here?
No longer than need be, believe me. Oh, these Yankee winters can be mighty brutal. In fact, if I had the dollars, I'd tell it now. Fact is, I got a friend down in Florida. Might be able to use my talent. Said might put me right on, she did.
Well, then how come you're hanging around here?
I'm not hanging around. It's just too cold a thumb down there. I'm trying to hustle up the plane fare.
And that's all that's keeping you here is money?
When you ain't got it, it's the worst thing there is.
I really hate to see you miss out on an opportunity like that.
Yeah, me too. Hate to get down there and find the position filled.
Billy,
Yes, ma'am.
how's about if I give you the plane fare?
Come now, Donna.
Yeah, I mean it. If you got that job offer and you'd rather be in Florida anyway.
Well, I might touch that you'd ask me this, but I couldn't take this. No, it's not what I'm here for. Not for no handout. I came to see how the world was treating you.
It's okay. I'm not rich, but I do look fine. I think everybody deserves another chance.
Well, there's it right there. Most people are too afraid to give a jailbird a second chance.
Here. That should cover your plane ticket and a little extra to tide you over till you get your first paycheck.
No, I couldn't take that from you.
Please. I mean, I don't want you to lose the job. Like you say, not everybody will give an ex-con another break.
Well, I know, but I wouldn't feel right taking money from a lady.
It never bothered you before.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Take the money, okay? It would make me feel better to know I helped you get a leg up in the world.
Well, if it makes you feel better, then I will take it. I'm most grateful, Donna. Most grateful.
Goodbye, Billy.
Guess I won't be seeing you anymore.
Guess not.
Well, you take care now, you hear? You are a good and generous woman, Donna. You are a credit to your female race. I'll not soon forget this. Bye.
Hello, anybody home?
David, hi.
Hey, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing here, meditating or what?
No, I was trying to figure out a phone call that I had with my mother. I mean, she's so weird sometimes.
Weird, how?
I don't know. It's nothing in particular. Who can figure out parents anyway, right?
Yeah, right.
So, what are you doing here? Are you in between classes or what?
Yeah, I just got done with history and I got one more class and I'm free. What about you?
Music theory. I forgot my notebook again, and so my mom's gonna run it over to me.
And that's why she's so weird?
No. Well, yeah, it's part of it. I mean, I was expecting that she'd forget your head if it wasn't fastened on speech, and instead she tells me not to come home and that she's gonna run it right over to me.
Doesn't sound so bad to me. Listen, about this job at Cyclops.
Oh, David, I am so excited.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about it, and
What?
I don't think you should work there.
David?
Well, I've asked around, and I keep hearing the same thing over and over.
And what is that?
The place has a bad rep.
It hasn't even opened yet.
Well, the location does. I mean, owners change, and they can change the name, but regardless of what they do, the place turns out to be the sleaziest place in town.
David, you are not giving Mr. Rockefeller a fair chance. I mean, the man has a lot
And
of great
Mr.
ideas.
Rockefeller, I don't like him.
David, look. You are my best friend. And it means a lot to me that you worry about me. But please just don't start treating me like you're my mother.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Try listening to yourself.
All right, maybe I sound like her, a little bit.
A lot.
I just don't trust the guy, okay? Just be careful of yourself.
Look, you know what we should do? You should meet me after my class, and we should both go over there. Because once you meet him and once you get to know him, David, you're gonna realize that I'm right.
What's this?
It's on me.
Why, thank you. What's gotten into you today?
Oh, I just want to see a smile on that gorgeous face. Has Billy Clyde filled you in about the...
I don't let him hear you call him that. He's Mr. John Henry Rockefeller now.
Yeah, I gotta remember. Where'd he come up with a moniker like that anyway?
Oh, you know him. Always the big dreamer.
Big schemer's more like it.
How you doing?
Me? I'm doing just fine.
What's your pleasure?
Anything you got in the bottle?
Coming up.
I'm looking for someone. A gentleman by the name of Billy Clyde Tuttle. You ever heard of him?
Who's asking?
Friend, associate. Word on the street that says he's out again. I just got a proposition for him. Thought you might know where I could find him.
I remember him and I haven't seen him.
What about you?
Nope. Didn't even know he's on the loose.
Hey, Grover, what do you have to do to drink around here?
Keep your shirt on, Teddy.
Oh, it's interesting he's not here. The way he used to speak about this place, you'd think it was his home away from home.
Where you know Billy from?
Well, let's just say we used to occupy the same state-run resort together. I myself got out about 6 months ago. I felt the institution no longer had anything to offer me.
Are you interested in anything else besides your old pal? Like some warm and willing company?
Billy Clyde first.
Business before pleasure.
There's something going down he should know about, that's all.
Well, if he shows up, I'll tell him.
You know any place else he might show up?
Nothing comes to mind.
Damn. If I have to pull somebody else in on this deal, if he finds out about it, he's gonna be all over me like white on rice.
You're talking about some major action.
Something he'd be very upset he missed out on.
So if we get the word out, maybe Billy will get in touch.
Not soon enough. This is all going on now.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
So you and Billy were close, huh?
Thick as thieves.
You changed much since you got out?
What do you mean?
I mean, you did shave a mustache or dye your hair.
No. What's with the question?
Just wondering, in case Billy shows up, I can describe you and he'll know who I'm talking about.
He'll know. You know, it's odd he never mentioned any other places besides Harbor Lights. The way he used to run on, you'd swear he'd be a regular.
I guess he moved on.
Maybe I should just head over to Center City, see if anybody else has heard from him. He always liked to check out all the action.
So he did.
If he shows up, you find out where he's staying, I'll make it worth your while. Be back.
You still got it, gal.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
now, take the compliment, young lady. I saw you mixing it up with that fine stud.
That fine stud was asking after you.
See what?
Probably a cop or private eye.
Did he leave a name?
Yeah, Vanderbilt, looking for his friend Rockefeller. No, he didn't leave a name, but he said he knew from the state pen.
I did federal time, and I never seen that hobo in my life.
I figured as much.
You didn't open your trap, did you?
Relax, he didn't get nothing out of me. But he's coming back, so you're not off the hook yet.
Oh, how little you know.
seem real anxious to find you.
Thank you, brother. Nope, Chuck hired him. But I've taken care of him.
What have you done? You haven't hurt Donna.
No, I haven't heard Donna. I just set her on the wrong trail a bit's all. She's getting downright uppity, Letty Jean.
What'd you do?
Don't you be giving me the hairy eyeball. I didn't hurt Donna. She and I had a most amicable palavery.
Oh, what?
She couldn't get rid of me fast enough. She even bought me a plane ticket to Florida.
But you're not going nowhere, right?
Letty Jean, sometimes your intelligence matches your pulchritude. No, of course I'm not going anywhere. I got big plans right here. Yes, I do. Son's gonna be sweet here, Pine Daddy. Now that I got Donna Beck right where I want her.
Why don't you just take the money and go?
And leave my Emily Ann amongst that nest of vipers? What about my Cyclops? Ixnay Jose.
She's just a kid, Billy. Why do you want to hurt her?
You got a fixation, young lady. Who said anything about hurting that little angel? Besides, her stepmother gives me the highs. No, sir. I'm going nowhere fast. I mean, why roam? You got such good pickings here at home.
Well, I'm certainly glad to see you showed up.
Well, you told me to, didn't you?
Erica, listen, you just have to understand that...
I do, and before you say another word, I apologize.
You what?
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Anything that goes on between you and one of your clients is none of my business. And nothing like this will ever happen again. What are you doing? What are you looking
I'm
for?
looking for those giant pods. You know, normally when aliens snatch somebody's body, there are these giant pods.
This is the real me. You're looking at a changed woman.
When did this miraculous change occur?
Somewhere between your office and here. Darling, I promise, I swear, that nothing like that will ever happen again.
Can I get that in writing?
About your work.
Oh, I knew there was a catch.
Stop, or I'm going to tell you my good news.
What good news is that?
I spoke to Travis.
And?
He talked to Bianca about us.
Yeah,
And, well, he thinks he's making progress. He thinks that Bianca is getting used to the idea of our getting married.
Oh, that is good news. That's so good. If it's true.
Well, of course it's true. And you know what that means? That means that now we can actually start to make plans for our wedding. What's the matter? I thought you'd be happy.
I am happy.
I mean, I really mean what I said. I will not interfere anymore with you and your clients.
Good. I think it's only fair to tell you, though, that I am going to be doing some more legal work for Natalie.
Fine. Do some more legal work for Natalie. See if I care. I don't care a bit.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I mean it. I'm going to try very hard. It's ridiculous for me to feel this way. I'm not going to let a nothing like her bother me.
Well, I am certainly glad to hear that.
In the premiere issue of Episodes magazine, you will meet the most interesting people. Off camera and off guard. You'll go behind the scenes of your favorite soaps. And I'll be there too. For your free one-year subscription to Episodes, just call 1-900-860-2600. The call costs only $3 for postage and handling. We're mailing the premiere issue very soon, and I don't want you to miss it. That's 1-900-860-2600. I wouldn't be left out if I were you.
Hello, Erica. Jack. Hi.
I didn't know you were having lunch here, Daddy.
My daughter likes to keep tabs on me.
Well, I needed some help and advice, and your father very graciously offered to help me.
Advice? My father's giving you advice on what, makeup?
This isn't about enchantment, sweetheart. But if Natalie wants to tell you...
Well, it's certainly no secret. Just now that I'm in charge of the Mason Foundation, one of my duties is to select young, talented people in the arts who are deserving of financial assistance.
You know about talent?
Erica.
Well, I'm serious. Natalie's never done anything artistic in her whole life. She doesn't have an artistic bone in her body.
Well, perhaps that's why I need your father's help.
We're talking about young filmmakers and educational television. Now, excuse us, please. Enjoy your lunch.
We will.
Well, to me, this swordfish looks really good. How about for you?
What?
What would you like to have for lunch?
I'd like to have a bomb. I'd like to have a bomb sent over to her table.
Well, the new Erica wasn't here long, was she?
You know, I warned my father.
Yes, I know you did. Now that you've done that, why don't we order something?
Caesar salad.
That's all?
Well, I'm not hungry.
Okay. Caesar salad for you. I'll order something, and then we can start talking about us, make some wedding plans.
Oh, you're right. We are a much more interesting subject. Listen, you. Since this is your first and only trip down the aisle, yes, I'd like to know what you want. Would you like a small private wedding? Would you like to have a big wedding? What would you like? Talk to me, Jack. What would you like?
Donna, it's Chuck. I've got Tad Martin with me.
Okay, just a minute. Hi, come on in. Tad, long time no see. How's married life?
Just great. How you been, boss lady?
I'm fine.
Donna, I hired Tad to find Billy Clyde.
Chuck.
Now, wait a minute. I've already been to the Harbor Lights and I had a long talk with Letty Jean.
Oh, probably didn't find out much from her, did you?
You're right, didn't find out much, but I'm sure she knows where he is.
Oh, I'll just bet she does. Look, guys, this was a great idea, but, you can stop looking for Billy Clyde.
Donna, I think it's best if we keep
He
an
was
eye on
here a
him.
little while ago.
What? He was here?
Yeah, and everything's fine. There is nothing to worry about.
What are you talking? Nothing to worry about. If he's allowed to pop up anytime he feels like it, sooner or later he's going to run right into Emily Ann.
No, that's not going to happen. Chuck, he's leaving town. See, David, I told you it's beginning to shape up.
Looks like they have a long way to go. Yeah. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. We're looking for Mr. Rockefeller.
Oh, he ain't back yet. Can I help you with something, honey?
No, thanks. We just want to talk to him.
Yeah, how soon's he open? Hopefully this month, but with contractors, who knows?
Yeah, well, how many people are going to be working here? What kind of hours?
Hey, you'll have to talk to John Henry about that. I leave all that stuff up to him, He'll be back soon if you want to hang around.
I don't know if we have time.
It's up to you.
Well, yeah, I would like to.
Great. You want a soda or something? I got some in the back. Come on, you can pick anything you want.
No, thanks.
Hey, here's the man himself, J.H. Hey, you got some visitors here.
Yes, I can see that. Good to see
Good
you,
to see
Emily
you,
Ann.
too.
And David, how are you, boy? Good. Good. Ricky,
Yeah.
you take care of those video orders? Got them phoned in yet?
Yeah, I was about to take care of that.
Take care of it, please.
I will. Take care of it.
So, what do you think of it, huh?
Oh, I think it's going to be
It
fantastic.
sure is. Would your friend like the job?
No. Well, I mean, at least I don't think so.
No. Well, if you change your mind, give me a call. Any friend of Emily Ann's is a friend of mine. I would hire you like that. Pays good, too.
Emily Ann has told me all about it, but I don't want the job, and I don't think Emily Ann should work here either.
You don't say.
David?
Erica? Mother, what are you doing here? I brought you the grapefruit. What? I told you, George and Joan Lerner sent me this whole box of grapefruit.
Oh, they're absolutely delicious, but I can't eat all of them, and I know how much you and Bianca love grapefruit.
Great, Mother. Thanks so much. But enough about grapefruit.
Honey, is there something wrong? I don't know where to begin.
Well, Donna, what a nice surprise.
Well, I hope you're happy.
About what?
Don't talk to me.
All right. All right, well, what did I do now?
You know very well what you did. You went out in public with that bleach blonde bimbo.
Anyone I know?
Natalie Hunter. I warned you. Can you believe this? Of everybody in this town, he picks first Bitsy Davidson and then Natalie Hunter.
You're not surprised.
No, what do you mean by that?
Well, if I were looking for a cushy life, I'd certainly go after a rich divorcee.
Oh, come on, Mona, that's not fair.
All this garbage about her needing help with her foundation.
Well, she does need help with the foundation.
That
She
is
asked
not
me
what
to...
she is after.
I'm so glad I dropped by.
It was a business lunch. Sweetheart, there's absolutely nothing romantic going on between Natalie and me. But isn't it interesting that you should have such strong feelings about it? Well, now, maybe you can understand how I feel about you and Jack.
What? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to get back at me? Just because you don't approve of my marrying Jack, you're trying to get back at me by going out with Natalie, a woman who tried to kill me?
If you would just listen to me
I
for
don't
a change.
understand you. The woman tried to kill me. Did you hear what I said to you? She also killed her first husband. And if that's not enough for you, what about Silver?
Honey, Silver was a very disturbed young woman.
I really don't believe you. Silver was your daughter.
Your dislike for Natalie has absolutely nothing to do with Silver.
No, it has to do with the fact that the woman tried to kill me. Do you believe this?
Honey, leave me out of it.
All right, now listen. You asked me to stay out of your personal life, didn't you?
No, I asked you to stay out of my love life. It didn't stop you, however.
Honey, I think you should practice what you preach.
I beg your pardon. Natalie and Jack are not the same thing.
Why? You're trying to protect me from Natalie, and I'm trying to protect you from Jack.
Things are very different.
Jack is not the right man for you. I don't care what you think. There is only one man that you belong with, and that man is Travis.
Thanks for the grapefruit, Mother.
Congratulations. You haven't the vaguest idea how to handle her.
I thought you agreed with me that Jack was wrong for her.
I agreed that Travis is right for her. But I know my daughter. The more you object, the more determined she's going to be to marry Jack.
What are you suggesting here? Reverse psychology?
Oh, no. That would have worked when she was 9 or 10, but no more.
Good, because I'm not about to beg her to marry Jack.
You know, I often wonder what kind of a person Erica would be today if you hadn't abandoned us, but you did. And as a result, she's developed a whole set of defenses. She doesn't deal with problems the way you would deal with them or the way I would deal with them. But it's gotten her this far. And I'm not about to pull the rug out from under her at this late date. And neither should you.
Yeah, the name is Billy Clyde Tuggle. I consider it a personal favor. Thanks, Shirley, you're beautiful. Okay.
What'd you find out?
You made a reservation down in Florida.
See?
How'd you find that out?
That's what you pay me for, Chuck. I'm a detective. I'm supposed to find out the...
Do you feel better now?
Well, maybe he did leave town.
I don't think so. I mean, reservations are broken all the time. It doesn't mean you bought a ticket.
Yeah.
So you think I should check it out?
Yes, definitely.
Whoa, excuse me, don't I get a vote here?
Donna, I think we'd feel better once we know that he is definitely on that plane and out.
I'll head out to the airport.
Okay, good. Oh, here, let me help you. All right.
See you later.
Okay, keep in touch.
You know, it was not necessary to put Tad through all of that. Billy Clyde said he was leaving.
You know better than anyone. If Billy Clyde says what he's going to do, usually he will do the opposite.
All right, fine, but he seemed real anxious to get out of town, and really, when I gave him the money for the plane ticket, he was real grateful.
You did what?
Well, he was broke, and money was the only thing that was keeping him here.
I don't believe that. You gave him money?
He did not ask for it. I offered it, okay?
Well, I bet you 10 to 1 you didn't have to twist his arm.
I don't care.
I don't care if it keeps him out of my life. It is money well spent. I can't risk him running into Emily Ann. Not after all she's been through.
Here we're going to have our banks of video monitors. Now, I've hired a great sound man to... That's all right, David. I've hired a great sound man to install just the highest class speakers here. I'm leaving nothing up to snuff.
It sounds great, now doesn't it?
Yeah, what about alcohol?
No, we don't have alcohol. We don't have drugs. No, we're going to keep a simple menu. Sandwiches, sodas, snacks, and the like. Be a safe place to come and hang out with your friends, and a safe place to work, too.
See?
See, we're going to take real good care of her.
Oh, yeah, just like that other guy, right?
What, Ricky? Oh, Ricky's lightweight, but he's harmless. And the fact, just between you and me, he's not going to be with us much longer. No. So, how do you feel about her working here?
He feels great. He feels great, and I am very excited.
Good. I'm so glad. So am I. I better make sure that Ricky is doing his thing.
Oh, thank you for the tour.
My pleasure.
I think it's going to be neat. David, what?
I don't know. There's something about him.
Come on.
Well, you want me to be honest, right?
Mr. Rockefeller is a very nice man.
Well, I don't like him.
You know, you keep telling me that, but you haven't given me one good reason why.
Yeah, I know.
David, listen. Please just don't wreck this for me. I know that I'm going to love working here.
On One Life to Live,
No one will prevent me from sitting on the throne.
a royal scheme is revealed.
You should never have come to Mandora. It's your sister we need.
I demand you to open this door!
You have company. If you don't marry Sarah, the sister and Dorian will die.
I am honored to announce today that Miss Gordon has agreed to become my wife.
I'm not about to give up on her without a fight.
One Life to Live, weekdays.
Tomorrow at 9, 8 Central, Rosie can't help meddling in Jackie's new love affair on Roseanne. Then anchorwoman and girlfriend Christine gets a lesson in the finer points of TV contract negotiations from none other than Coach. After, Jeffrey leaves his wife and home behind to be with Ellen on 30-something. Now stay tuned for One Life to Live, next.